You want me to say
Okay.
hey everybody, it's the Munoz Little Farm journey. We just wanted to do a little recap of 2022 because that's what they do on YouTube, right? So
Yeah, so welcome back, guys. Yeah, it's been a long 2022. Actually, it hasn't been long, really. It's been a regular 365 days, but it flew by. At least for me, it did. It kind of went pretty quick. What about you?
yeah, the summer went quick. I think because we're busy during the summer, and so it goes quick. And now during the winter time, we're just finding things to do around the house and the farm.
Yeah, things just kind of slow down.
Yeah.
You don't got as much to do.
Yes.
But yeah, so I mean, I guess looking back at 2022, some of the things that we did, I guess I believe, yeah, we started with the chicken coop. That was the first thing we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like it's come to a full circle now with it. Around this time, it was when I was building a chicken coop last year.
Yeah.
To get our chickens in. So our journey with the chicken coop, I guess, it's been good. I am probably gonna do a review of the chicken coop of the things that I thought were good, things that are bad. Definitely, there's adjustments you can do to it.
It did survive a flip over though, so
Yeah.
it's a nice coop.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys had that storm where we lost our first animal in the farm. It was a storm. It was April.
Was it?
Yep, it was April. Yeah, it was April 4th, I think it was. That's when it was a big storm that came through here. It had a ton of hail damage, which it was bad, but then it was a blessing at the same time. So the worst thing was we lost one chicken out of it, and the coop took a beating, but it stayed intact, and we were able to put it back together. But out of that, I mean, our house, we ended up getting a new roof in the house, a new roof in the shed and the barn. So that was kind of nice because that was something that probably would have been needed to be done at some point eventually, and that's a lot of money. But it was nice that the insurance was able to kind of cover all that. Plus, we're supposed to be getting siding too.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna do all the siding on the house.
Probably this spring.
I hope so. Yeah, spring. So it was a pretty big hailstorm. I mean, it put a ton of dents and holes in our siding and our roof and stuff. So it was a blessing on a way. And unfortunately, we did lose a chick when that happened. One of our original 7, right? And then we were down to 6, and then the other ones came. So that was that. And I guess our journey with the chickens, I think it's been pretty enjoyable. I like it. I like the chickens.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love my chickens.
Actually, last week, Kelly and the kids ended up going to Oklahoma for 4 days. And I found that it was interesting that I was spending a lot of time in the greenhouse with the chickens. I had nobody to hang out with. I just went and sat with the chickens. And it was cool. Just kind of watch them running around and stuff.
Yeah.
So, what do you enjoy the most about the chickens?
Well, right now I love the babies. I love watching them grow. So it's cool to watch them with their mom, watch them integrate with the other chickens, just watching them grow, their feathers, and yeah. I also enjoy the eggs. Ow, Tony! He just clawed me. What do you want? Come here. Come. Tony, come here. No. Yeah, I enjoy collecting the eggs and making them, cooking them.
All right, so I guess the goats. We actually, I personally thought the goats were going to be like the biggest thing as far as like labor and things to do. And I love the goats, and they're very simple actually to take care of. I think that
probably well, besides Bucky, like the most simple.
Bucky's not simple.
All you do is feed him.
Well, yeah, but he needs to be entertained.
Goats don't need to be entertained.
Yeah. Bucky actually ran away one time. I didn't get it in video, but it was in the morning. I left the thing and he ran away. Goats have never run away.
Yeah, they stay.
Yeah.
They stay by you.
They stay by us.
It is hard to get them back into the pen, though.
Yeah.
You have to like push them and they don't move.
But usually, like if you're out there, they want to go where you're at. So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of just a matter of just sticking by them, and they'll come back to you.
Yeah, it's not like they run off like Bucky did
Mhm.
across the street.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess actually the biggest things with them was building the fencing area. That was the most labor incentive to do with them.
Well, and then doing the barn. We had to get the barn ready.
Oh right, yeah,
Like
like
the-
the shed.
Or the shed. I don't know why you call that one the shed. Get their, is it called a pen?
A pan, a stall, yeah.
Yeah, get that area ready. But yeah, we love our little goats. They're so cute. And fluffy. Right
Yeah.
now they look like poof balls.
Yeah. So Bucky, I guess reviewing Bucky, he's just a handful, I guess.
He's a ball of energy.
Yeah. And he's so big. Like, he's just a big dog. But, I mean, honestly, we were reviewing the videos when we first got Bucky, like day one. I'll put a little picture of video right now. And then now you got Bucky now. It's like almost as big as me.
Yeah.
So, but he's just a goofball. He's big and he's got a lot of energy still.
Yeah.
So,
But it's really cool to watch him with the goats.
yeah.
I love watching him with the goats, how he herds them and looks out for them. And I don't think you posted the video yet, but lately one of the goats have been eating Bucky's food, and he now like guards his food. Like
Yeah.
herds Hella is the one who likes to eat his food and herds her away from the food. It was really cool to see.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's cool because like he's guarding his food, but he's not being violent about it.
No.
Like he's just letting them know, like, this is mine,
Yeah.
and that's kind of cool to see with Bucky. Yeah. So Bucky. So we did find out Bucky does have a underbite, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the things that we thought about breeding Bucky and stuff, and actually he's not fixed yet.
Yeah.
We haven't neutered him, or it is neuter, right? Neuter or spade, or whatever you do with the boy. We haven't cut his, you know what yet.
Don't say that.
We haven't fixed him yet.
Don't do this.
So, anyways, he could add puppies, and there's a thing. So his body proportions are actually very nice. He's a very good looking dog.
Mm-hmm.
He does his job very well. He's very well tempered and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the veterinarian, she actually told us that he probably wouldn't be a good candidate to breed just because he has an underbite, which it's kind of like a quality where, let's say if Bucky was in the wild, it could be like he may not be able to hunt or eat.
Yeah, he wouldn't survive.
Yeah. Well, that's what
Right?
they say, that
Yeah.
he wouldn't survive. But I mean, he eats fine for us. He does his job really good, I think. So I've not ruled out completely the fact that we may want to breed him or not. I think if we do, I think we'll probably do a better job of finding the girl, like a female guardian dog. And if we do breed him, I think I will probably be pretty forthcoming with whoever, like if we decide to sell the puppies, to let them know, like, this is what's going on with Bucky. And I think that'll be a good thing. Because I think it's more important to understand it, whether his instincts are good.
Yeah. He's a
And-
really good dog.
Yeah.
And Linda just makes fun of him.
I make fun of him because it's kind of like, "Ah."
It's so mean. It's so bad. It's not his fault.
Yeah, it's not his fault. But he is a good dog.
Yes.
We do like Bucky.
Yeah, I love Bucky. He loves me.
Yeah, he loves Kelly.
He
wants
loves
to
to
be all
jump on
over
me.
you.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So the kitties have been keeping the mice away from our house. We haven't seen anything in the house, but we have found them in the barn and outside. So we know that they're doing their job.
Yeah, it's like they collect them. They go hunt them and then they bring them in the.
Yeah.
They bring them in the barn. They just put them in the same place every time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if they might eat them too. They may not, but
Yeah.
they definitely make a collection for you and they bring them to you.
Yeah. We've seen Bucky play with them too.
Yeah, well, I said Bucky ate them.
You saw him eat them?
Yeah, Bucky ate the most.
Yeah.
So
So we have three of the cats like to be outside, and then Tony, he is our house cat. He does go outside, but he doesn't like to stay outside in the winter anyways.
Especially in the winter?
Yeah.
He's a very spoiled little cat.
Yeah. But he's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And Lila's his favorite. Princess Lila. But yeah, so we're enjoying the cats, and all the cats are friendly. We can hold them and pet them, and Natasha, the black one, likes to sneak inside. But she's friendly too. She's nice. I love her too.
Yeah, Natasha's very friendly. Especially like if I'm working out there, she's always chasing you or by you to see what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like a goat. Goats are just the same way. They're nosy and they want to be right by you.
Yeah. If you go pick up the mail, Natasha will be following you.
Yeah.
She's so cute. Okay.
I guess, so one of the things that we did during the summer was the hay. You guys saw that?
Mm-hmm.
It was, it's a good hobby, I think, for me. I like spending time. I mean, when I go out there, it's like a good 4 hours, whether I'm cutting it, raking it, and then baling, of course, it's probably like 4 hours, but collecting it, that's the hardest part of making the hay.
We need to make more friends to have them come help. But I mean, we've done it. We did it. So we know we can do it with the help of the two boys.
Yeah, and Mila. Mila's got
and Mila. Mila drove the tractor. Yeah,
that was kind of cool.
That was cool.
So, but I mean, I guess profitability of hay, you're not going to get rich making hay. Mm-hmm. That's for sure. But it's definitely good. Like, so we actually did a big investment in the hay equipment. So with the tractor and the hay equipment, we brought the hay equipment brand new. So it was a big investment, but I think in the long run, it's probably going to work out good, especially with the plans that we have coming. I think having the hay equipment that we can make our own hay for the goats is a big plus. Mm-hmm. And you could sell whatever excess you don't have or you don't need.
I think so far on the farm, hay was the most money we made.
Yeah.
From,
Yeah, I think that's been the most we made was from hay. Yeah. I think like we didn't really keep track of it just because I know we're gonna be upside down on that for a couple of years just because of the investment that we did with the equipment. So I didn't really do like a big push to look at like how much we made or lost, whatever. I have a pretty good idea.
Which I wish we did. I think it would be cool.
I mean, I can figure it out. I guess I could put the numbers together and figure it out.
I think we should just to see.
Yeah, so we know.
Yeah.
So pumpkins. Pumpkins was the other thing that we decided to do. The pumpkins, we did about, did we say that was about an acre?
I think so.
I think it's 1 acre of pumpkins that we did.
I don't remember how many acres it was.
I think it's 1 acre.
1 acre. I was expecting pumpkins to be better or to, I don't know. So it looked like we produced a lot. Like when we went out there, I was so excited. And then once we harvested them all, I don't think we got as many as I thought. But the process was fun, like to watch them grow and turn orange and everything. That was really cool. And we did make some money off pumpkins. Mm-hmm. Not too much, but
well, I think we did enough to be able to, like, if we want to do pumpkins again this year, the money that we made out of that is going to help us the seed, to buy the seed for the pumpkins, and then probably just get the line ready. Mm-hmm. Well, we did watermelons too. I remember, if you guys can remember, for the video when we planted watermelons and we got none. Not even one kind of came out. Actually, well, towards the end of the season, there was like 2 plants that gave us a watermelon, but they were just starting to grow, so like it's not something you could eat.
Yeah, and they were like the regular size watermelons.
Yeah.
So, and we planted a lot of them.
Yeah.
And so much.
So there's 1,000 feet of land, right? And we planted 2 rows of
Two
that
rows.
for watermelons, and then the other 3 rows were pumpkins.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we didn't get any watermelons. We don't know why.
Yeah.
It's beyond it. But I guess that's a part of the journey, right? We're learning a lot of things.
Anyways, so yeah, the pumpkins and water, like we did get pumpkins, so the pumpkins was a success, and we made a little bit of money,
And it was fun.
and it was fun. Yeah.
I mean, we learned a lot from it, and I think that there's things that I want to do differently this year. But I think like from what I learned from it, I did think I have a pretty good idea of the things I want to do for like weed control and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. And it was fun. Mila's class came, and we gave them each a pumpkin for free, and she got to share that experience with them. So that was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Our family too got some pumpkins out of it,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a pretty neat experience to be able to see that some of our families were like maybe Halloween or for that time. Yeah, so it was nice to see that for like autumn decorations, a lot of our family was able to use hay from our farm
Mm-hmm.
and pumpkins,
Mm-hmm.
and that was kind of pretty neat to be able to see that.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes us want to plant all the things that you could use in autumn.
Mm-hmm. The garden. I love my garden. It was so nice. So basically all I did was throw seeds in a row, and it was actually really good. It turned out really good. The only thing that I didn't like too much is we didn't eat any of the vegetables.
Yeah.
We're not a big vegetable family. So a lot of it went to the chickens, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So it fed the chickens, which I guess is okay. But yeah, I think the garden was a success.
Yeah,
I don't think we really made any money off the garden, right?
we didn't sell anything.
We didn't sell anything. Yeah, so it was just for us. Way too much for us.
Yeah.
I know the big thing I learned was the cilantro.
Yeah.
So, because the cilantro was supposed to keep growing back, and I think I cut it too low. Is that what I did?
It was either you harvested too late or something like that.
No, I think it was too low. Like you're supposed to, I don't know.
I think you're supposed to get just the leaves off of it.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
And then she cut it.
So, I cut
low.
it like on the bottom. So, and I was excited for cilantro because I use cilantro a lot.
Mhm.
But what was the other one the vines.
Oh, yeah. So you guys look at the videos. We have 3 raised garden beds.
Yeah.
And the first one that we built, actually, that was just chaotic.
Yeah.
There was, because I think she put sugar babies in there. She put pickles, cucumbers,
and a bunch of beans.
a bunch of
and
beans.
they all have vines.
All,
and it was just all
that is
came
vines. So it was kind of like a hair nut
Yeah.
of just vines.
Oh, what else?
Or sweet corn. I think we planted sweet corn too. Mm-hmm. We didn't do much. Actually, we probably planted like 12 plants of sweet corn because we wanted to see if it would grow.
Yeah.
And well, they did grow,
Mm-hmm.
but we found out real quick that somehow the deer found those stalks of sweet corn and they were just munching at them.
Yeah.
So we didn't get much of a harvest out of them. But the ones that we did get, they tasted pretty good.
Yeah, we got a couple out of that. Well, the trees were a bust.
Oh yeah, the trees.
So the company we got the trees from told us to call back in March because I think there were 4 that grew leaves out of 25 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what happened there. I don't know. I'm not sure. But they did say that we can call, let them know which ones didn't survive or didn't make it. I don't know. And they'll bring us new ones.
I think like one of the things that is interesting with farming and this kind of lifestyle going on in this journey is that it's good to plan like what you want to do and stuff, but there's gonna be things that are gonna come up on plan, and sometimes you can do them, sometimes you can't. Sometimes they're actually convenient, sometimes they're actually very inconvenient. I think one of the good convenient things that came up is that, when I was doing all this stuff, I was made aware of a grant to help build the greenhouse. And the greenhouse was actually a pretty big project.
Pay for the
Well,
greenhouse.
yeah, help pay for the greenhouse. It doesn't pay for it, all of it, but it does help pay for the greenhouse. And the greenhouse was a pretty big project, which I think under a normal circumstance, you would want to plan for that, as far as like putting it together and all that. Because I was, by the time that everything kind of came together, it was pretty late in the season. It was starting to get pretty cold. And I was getting pretty stressed out because I was like, man, we're not going to have enough time to build this greenhouse. But it was nice that a lot of people came by to help us out. And we put it together and it came up. And I'm sure, the chickens are pretty glad that that greenhouse, the opportunity came and we were able to build it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think...
I'm very thankful for that hoop house.
Yeah.
Ow! He keeps like, what are you doing? Stop. What are you doing? Ouch, that hurts.
I guess another unexpected thing that happened was the baby chicks.
Oh, yeah.
It was very unexpected. It was kind of like, Kelly, did you tell me to grow some? Let him hatch some?
Yeah, I kept on telling him. But, so that's the thing with Orlando. If I say something, he's like, man, I don't think so. Somebody else says something, and he's like, okay, let's do it.
Well, it's not like that. It's just...
Always.
Well, that I wanted to make sure that things are done the right way. And the last thing I want to do is actually put any of our animals, in harm's way. I don't think that's right. I think like if we do something, it should be it should be planned, the right way to make sure that the animals are safe. Right?
Yes.
But anyways, what we're talking about is the chicks. Because Kelly, she wanted to hatch chicks, and I said, well, let's wait until when it's warmer outside during the summer. And then Thanksgiving, our family came over, and my dad and one of my brother-in-laws, they've done chickens before, and they said that we could just let the broody chicken hatch them, and that they would have been fine. And I was very skeptical about that, just because it gets so cold here. We had a couple of days that gets below.
It got really cold.
Yeah, I think the coldest day we had so far this year is like -17 or 20 degrees. And that's what this is in Celsius. But so I was very skeptical about putting little chicks out there like that. But, they told me to do it. We took our chains, we put 4 eggs under her, and she hatched all 4 of them. And actually the one that we lost, I think we lost because of the cold. But it's not because, I think, if you guys look at the video, I'll put the link here. I explain what happened. She kind of fell off the nesting box, and then the mom stayed up with the other 3. And even if she would have got down, I don't know if she would have been able to get that little one up there. So that's how we lost that one chicken. She kind of like stumbled off the nesting box, and then
it got too cold.
Yeah, there was no mom to warm her up.
Yeah. But we have 3 very cute little chicks.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
So those were probably like the 2 biggest unexpected things that kind of happened that we weren't planning on. Unless you can think of something else.
Well, Bucky was never in the plan.
Oh yeah, I guess.
That was a big surprise.
Bucky was a big surprise because we didn't plan for him this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna get the goats first, and then get Bucky. But Bucky came around, and he was actually a pretty good surprise and pretty good addition to the farm.
For sure. I guess Elsa was a big surprise too. We didn't plan on Elsa. We're having fun with Elsa.
Yeah, initially we didn't plan to have an exchange student, but I'm glad. We took on an exchange student, and I'm glad it was Elsa. Elsa's actually a pretty nice girl.
Pretty nice. She's very nice.
Yeah, she's very nice.
She's a very nice girl.
Well, we love her. She's very kind. She's just perfect. She fits in the family.
She fits, except for she doesn't like the farm.
But hey, not every kid likes farming.
True, Brent does not like it either.
Yeah.
So,
And she's willing to try things. That's one thing I like about her is that she'll try it. Like, even though she doesn't really like it, she'll try it. And then that's good, because that's all we ask of our kids. Is like, hey, try it. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, then at least you tried it.
Yeah.
And that's a good quality she has, so that she likes to try things.
Yeah.
But
and I like how truthful she is. She'd be like, I don't like this cat. I do not like this goat. She could just like, pretend or...
Right.
But yeah, she's very honest with...
She doesn't like animals. She doesn't like pets.
Yeah.
But I think secretly, Tony's winning her heart over.
Yeah. Watch out, Mom. She might want a cat when she gets home. Just kidding. She probably won't.
No, I don't think she will.
But she does like.
Yeah, I did explain to her. I was like, cats are just like, they have their own personalities, and
it's a hit or miss.
It's a hit or miss. Yeah. So Tony is just. He's just Tony. I mean, that's the way he is.
Yeah. And
not every cat's going to be like that. We have 4, and all 4 of them are completely different.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so right now, I mean, things are just kind of in winter. I mean, this is when things just kind of slow down. We do the bare minimum as far as we just got to feed chickens, feed the goats, make sure they're doing good, they got water. Mm-hmm. And then you just enjoy the time.
And then we start planning for the spring, which will be our next video, or the next, I don't know what you have planned.
Yeah, it might be the next video. I think I got one video I'm working on that I'll probably release right after this one.
Yeah. So very soon we'll have a
and then we'll do
video.
We'll do a planning video for next year plans.
This year plans.
This year's plans, yeah.
This spring and summer.
Yeah. But we do appreciate you guys' support. It's been fun. I mean, we have friends, family that subscribe. We have complete strangers that have subscribed and become fans. And it's nice to have these conversations. Comment. We love comments because we don't have any. So
we read them all.
Yeah, we read every single comment. So, but it is nice to have subscribers, and then sometimes you guys give us pretty good ideas of things that we need to do. And, it's nice to know that there's an actual person over there watching our videos. So,
well, yeah, because we went, where did we go? And they were like, oh, we love following your YouTube channel. My cousin. Oh, it was my cousin Joe.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, I follow you on your YouTube. And so that's cool to hear. Like, I love hearing that family and friends are watching us and they know everything about our farm.
Yeah, so I mean, honestly, we started this channel more like a personal documentary for us and like for our kids and our grandkids. Mm-hmm. And talking about grandkids, we have a little grandkid coming up pretty soon. So quick. Brittany's having a baby. And as soon as it's born, we'll probably introduce him. If she lets us. No, but yeah, we're going to be grandparents this year. So that's pretty exciting. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is what that channel is for. This channel is mainly for our family as a documentary and everything. But we, one thing that I didn't expect was the fact that we will make friends that are watching our channel. And to have those conversations with you guys is kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. And, we don't have all the answers. And we may have ideas that maybe nobody's ever tried. So that's why our channel is set up the way it is. It's a blog. It's kind of like a variety. A variety of things. And you see me anywhere doing from fixing my ATV to hay, cats, you name it. Chickens.
I think that's the main thing right now is our chickens.
Oh, one thing I didn't do this year that I wanted to do on this channel was to go fish in the pond.
Oh, yeah. True.
I didn't get a chance to go out there fishing. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, honestly, I'm not a big fisher to begin with. But I do want to know if there's fish in that pond. Because it would be cool to know if there's fish in the pond. I think there are, though.
Well, there are. We've seen, like, little ones. Yeah. But we want to... Well, they've got to get bigger. So there's got to be big fish in there.
Well, it's 20 25 feet deep. So
Yeah.
there's got to be big fish in there.
So maybe you can have a boys' day and go do that
Yeah.
with Jason.
Yeah, me and Jason. And Brent.
Yeah.
Brent's not gonna want to
I don't
go.
know.
Okay, guys, but yeah, that's pretty much. I think if I'm not forgetting anything, that's what we did this year. And it probably seems like nothing when you talk about it, but there was a lot of good memories made, and there was a lot of stuff that we did, and that we're still doing because it's a daily process. You don't just stop.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate you guys watching this video. Subscribe if you want to see the next season 2.
Season 2. Yeah, there you go.
And we love you. See you in the next one.
Bye.
It's probably,
We'll talk about that later, probably.
yeah,
The
we'll talk.
next one.
Yeah,
Like our plans for our next video will be like the plans for next year.
I thought it was part of this.
No, this is just a recap of what we did.
Okay. I guess I'm not going to talk about that.